Game settings. Time off. Weather option is set to light rain.
Been a howling back ever since that first EP came out with all our.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game.
Entering play call screen.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
Play call.
And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Free scheme.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Pass.
Play action. It's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back and have a play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3. Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their bot. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Oren Burks. And the Niners are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions. No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it? They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much. And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He's got his target. That's complete. They find some open field here. But he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going down. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. It's early, but announce a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because
entering play now screen, you have 7 options. Resume is selected.
going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 13 yards out. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Smith. Smith and Jigba to the ground. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Sprint rub flat. Verticals.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
It looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
From the gun, here's Smith. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Rapid completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now there's a scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 8-yard line.
Purdy bootlegging it. Rolling to his right. That's caught by Warner, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid just trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him, you don't see the tree.
Between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Purdy sliding out of the pocket. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he didn't quite have the bag spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They go play action here. Purdy can't get away, and he's taken down. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And back deep is DJ Dallas. It's fielded at the 45. And fights through one man. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Smith on first down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Geno down a throw. And Walker has it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Holding offense.
Entering play
Umpire
call.
through the
Coach
flag usually always
suggestions. There are
indicates
7
holding, and that's what we've got.
categories.
And you
Middle
know,
third.
depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Smith now on second down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Call it a gain of 6 on the play.
Entering play
And
call.
3rd and 8
Coach
now.
suggestions.
In search of
There are
8
7
yards here as they hope to
categories.
convert the first down.
Vertical kick out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete. 4th down now, and San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Myers' kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing in the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it. There you hope it...
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Entering play call.
An
Coach
excellent play there,
suggestions.
CD, on the pick
Categories.
six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. And came through with a big-time pick 6.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Categories. You have 6 options. Pass, print, HB flag is selected.
Throwing here, Purdy. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Geno on first down. Left side complete to Lockett.
And
we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is ours. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast in the beginning of the third quarter.
Defend outside run.
And we
Entering
welcome you
play
back
call,
now
special
alongside
teams.
Charles Davis.
We have
I'm
6
Brandon Gunn
options.
getting set for
Return
quarter
left
number
hand
3
selected.
here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple
Entering
times,
play
but not a
call,
ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Spinning away. But he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time on a catch and run. 36 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 45 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2.
Pass print HB flag is selected.
Here's Purdy. He'll buy some time right. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a first carry for their fullback. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Entering play call.
Well, bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Here's Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there.
Taking it right down Broadway. Across midfield. He's on his way. DK Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Entering play call.
DK Metcalf.
Suggestions.
95 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Entering play call, special teams.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. continue to have that kind of confidence.
Not
worried about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Coach suggestions.
The extra point
There are
now
7
coming from
categories.
Myers. And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up,
Entering
but
play
then the
call,
pickup on the other
special
side, the
teams. You have
scoop,
6
and the
options.
score the
Return
other
left
way.
leg
The
selected.
fumble return for a touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll roll him out right. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Seahawks 29-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Purdy. Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well, like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are back within a score. Purdy will throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team, because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws.
Entering play now screen, you have 8 options. Resume is selected.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. On second down, it's Walker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
First down, Seahawks.
Pass.
Now Geno. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Entering
Good work
play
after the
call.
catch.
Those
Going to net him
suggestions.
23
There are
and a
7
first.
categories.
Seahawks. First down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's the end of the third
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Back now here in
Entering
Santa Clara.
cover 2, Goff.
It's the
Cover 2
Seahawks with the
NLP.
possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final
Audible.
quarter. On second down, here's Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the
Entering play
49ers
call.
16.
Those suggestions.
So
There
the
are
ball
7
down to the
categories.
16 here for first and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Running left is Walker. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If
you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
9 yards on the
Entering
play
play
there, and
call.
it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Pass.
At the 1-yard line.
Play action. It's Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the
Entering play
word
call.
here because they were
Formation.
sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes
Type
you start
HD
thinking
zone
like a
WK.
touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
On first down, it's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Options. Shallow cross is selected.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Purdy bootlegging it. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Purdy, big fourth down play. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. Fourth down trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. And that's exactly what they got done.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. Do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Suggestions. There are 7 categories.
From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Smith on first down. He completes this to Walker. So it's Seahawks football as we march toward a conclusion. Second down, 8 yards to go. Smith's going to throw it. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the counter, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sticking with Walker on second down. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown,
Entering
Seattle.
play call.
Ken Walker, 38 yards. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So Purdy and the Niners down by 5. A minute 15 remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Flood. Tight Y off WK.
Purdy to throw. Flushed out right. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Categories. You have 6 options. FD be selected.
To throw is Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he goes out right around the 39.
Entering.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Scat. AHD slip. Cross. Slant. Cross drag.
Here comes second down at 5.
Backs protect.
Here's Purdy to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Throwing, Purdy. He'll buy some time right. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. It is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll roll him out right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
6 options. Pass print HD flag is selected. Formation. Error 9 category. Gun. Tight white curls.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do.
Entering play
Put a little pressure on your
special
defense, but the
teams.
biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Now the focus shifts to the Seahawks offense. Trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A little under 30 seconds remaining. Smith. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Gun. Tight while. Flex while. Levels will. Escape. Flood. Hitch HB formation. Punt. Sprint run flat.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Eggs. Receive. Defend L. Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options.
The conditions
Left
only
flag
going to get
selected.
worse as we get back to football here to start this overtime. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And what a very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. Out of the field now, here come the 49ers. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 74 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first. Now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
Touchdown, 49ers! 47 yards there on the touchdown run. But that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's running out his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 6 options. Kick off, keep left selected.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Geno on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here on first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, they're moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 45-yard line. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got into overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses,